Welcome to Jacksonville, Alabama, a hidden gem a few miles from the border of Georgia and home to the Gamecocks of Jacksonville State, where these fans are fired up for this showdown about to play out on Burgess Snow Field. Today, a friendly or perhaps not so friendly battle in the Yellowhammer State that will resonate from the Tennessee River Valley to the Wiregrass. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the UAB Blazers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Blazers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gamecocks offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
He kept those legs moving, got free out to the 19. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David,
he's loose. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. The give to the back. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Power football with the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
it's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Dances away from the heat. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And this is why defensive coordinators lose sleep at night, because guys like this have the football in their hand almost every single play. Third down, nothing open, he makes it happen himself, now set up with a great scoring opportunity with 1st and goal.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it, open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And the Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Get set.
They'll try the right side. Headed to the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They're on the board first here in the season opener. After all of the work in the offseason and the build-up through camp, can't think of a better way to start your season than a drive like that.
Is this a sign of things to come? Here you are, you're in dynasty mode. You got all these expectations and all these hopes for your team. But for your offense to come out right out of the gate on the very opening drive of the season and score a touchdown cannot start better than that.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Blazers offense will get the ball for the first time. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive stage, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
The best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
He says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a special catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Blazers.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Jacksonville State.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29 after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride of the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check them.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks! After that, there might be a few extra. Was in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football. Make sure you get them on the ground.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They are up by 7 over Troy. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Handoff from the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. To the ground to try to move the chains. At the 45 on its way. He's got 50 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Running to the left. Pulled down after a pickup of 6, but he gets it inside the red zone. It's down at the 15. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense, we got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UAB.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit about to go to work. Coming out with it, it's Cook. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, he's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Looking for a crease, it's Rock. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take the deep shot. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, UAB. And let's put up points today. What do you say?
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
He wants to pass it on second down. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on them. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 30. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
It's just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring. And he breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running behind that left side. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. The Blazers are in the red zone. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a 1st down. It's 1st down from the 11. On the move. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the ground with the back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Blazers! And Welcome to the offensive showcase, my friend.
Number 22.
Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Jacksonville State, 28.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He's got 50 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. He's going to take off, bringing the heat. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Pressure coming. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Off play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He leaves it with his back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Cruz. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Oh, look out. There he goes. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
On the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball, so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Going with the ground game left. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He's going to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Touchdown, UAB. And how about this offensive show so far?
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. On the ground. He makes his way into the end zone, and they've got a 2-point lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
37, Jacksonville State, 35.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on over. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming.
Got a lot of running room. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. So after the first down run, here's second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to... Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, UAB. What a catch and run for 6.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have. He lobs one high down the left side. Ball in the air, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Gonna run it. It's Rock. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Blazers are in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Blazers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The Blazers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying the left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown Blazers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 22.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And right down the middle. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs through a tackle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
The Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll run it. Got enough space. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Keeps looking downfield. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football. Just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
First down for the offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Now 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Gamecocks are on the move. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that ball is picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They'll try the run. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. The hand to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the 2nd half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They were licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. The give to the back. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. But they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Going to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
UAB 62, Jacksonville State 42.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer, take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Nifty little dance step. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds his target down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. The snap sets up the throw. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Coming after him. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, UAB! And the route is on.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. They'll try to slam it in. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Jacksonville State, 42.
And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And man, what a game-changing tight play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast.
Can't hang on, he muffs it. They got him for a safety, and there's a fine line between being aggressive and reckless, and he just ran right across it when he ran back into his own end zone. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that. Nice job.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. This is where you make your money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that pass is caught at the 25. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Blazers.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th.
UAB, 77. Jacksonville State, 58.
He'll bring it out. It's Cook. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll throw it on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The give to the left side. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He wants to take the top off. And that pass is intercepted. He'll try. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. He made the catch past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Lofts one deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there. Just
looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UAB.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Across the 25, he's got room. And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice job extending, but then understanding what the coverage was, understanding nobody's open, and then going, hey, look, I can go get this myself, and finally, not only am I going to get this 1st down, I'm going to take care of myself, too. I'm going to slide. I practiced this all week. A little baseball slide action. We got a fresh set of hands.
Trying to get rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw. Now improvising. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He caught it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And down he goes back at the 3. With a virtually insurmountable deficit this late in the game, might as well try to put a little window dressing on it. They'll go for it, 4th and goal. He's looking to pass. The catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, UAB! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, salt into your wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He wants to throw here on second down. He's got an open man. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. You're still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Blazers.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late. Looking deep down the right side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Jacksonville State! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Trying to barge their way in. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he passes on the touchback. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positive.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. On the ground, it's Rock. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, UAB.
After this, it'll be a wrap. On second down, he'll let it fly. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. I don't think these two are going to be exchanging holiday greetings this year after this game.
No, and I tell you what, we've seen a lot of cool handshakes where you're getting fired up and coaches are getting after each other. We might get a little bit of that there. You could take a knee. You could run the clock out, but they chose not to, so deal with it.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what